brightness on this thing.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to the CIA December show. This show is themed for once. We've got the forces of good versus the forces of evil. And of course I, as the neutral party, am the force of neutral. Justice. As exemplified by the shirt and the fact that Justice is blind. I cannot see you anymore. So, for those of you who have been here before, you pretty much know what to expect, or do you? For those of you who have never been here before, you'll have fun. Don't worry about it. It's relax. Now, let's go ahead and bring out our teams. We're going to start actually with the forces of evil. Here to ruin your fun, and actually not really ruin your fun, cause some fun, is the evil team. So,
let's hear it for them, the evil team! Featuring Joseph, Eddie the Head Makh, William Stumph, Daniel UNC fan Wilson, and their captain Jonathan Business Satan Elmore.
Oh, now it
Never seen
adjusts.
such a scoundrelous group of fellows. Yeah, that's great. So, out to combat this group, the forces of good.
You heard it, folks. Give it up for the forces of good! With Mackenzie, the Fairy Nelson. Herrera. Thomas, Mr. Rogers. And their captain, who barely needs an introduction, Holly the Muse.
Hurricane went away, it's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not hurricane season.
Oh, well, there you go. So, we are going to have this gaggle of good and evil perform some awesome games for you tonight. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to have fun. We're going to have fun. And, yeah. So, you guys can go ahead and sit down. Now, when I say captain's on the playing field, I'm going to need you guys to go crazy. Just absolutely just lose it with applause and cheering and applause and cheering as well. So, start things off. Captain's on the playing field. And that's how we do it. So, captains, hi. Hello. For our first game, we are going to play 9 out of 10.
Yeah!
Do you both agree to these terms?
Of course.
Duh.
Our victory is assured, considering we've already bribed everyone involved.
That's true.
Surrounded by idiots.
Okay, idiots up! And rank yourselves accordingly. Okay, this game of 9 out of 10 is going to work like so. Each one of these people up here is an expert on a subject that we are going to get from you guys. And they're going to come up and talk about that subject for a total of 90 seconds. Now, at any point during those 90 seconds, someone from the other team can put a hand out and go, challenge! Not objection, challenge! At which point they have to say a reason why they think the thing that the last person just said is wrong. I will judge whether that's like an actual challenge or not. And depending on how that goes, well, you'll see. So, to start things off with, let's get something that these people can be experts on. Let's get your favorite thing to put in your mouth.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I like ice cream. All right. So, captains, have we decided who's going to come out first? Okay. Mackenzie, step into the box. Okay. So this is going to be a 90-minute-ish game.
90 minute.
90 seconds. This is going to be the longest game we've ever played. And you're going to be here for all of it. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
9 out of 10, ice cream, begin!
Ice cream is a dairy product, which means if you're lactose intolerant, you should not consume ice cream. That being said, if you're lactose intolerant, you should not consume any dairy foods.
Challenge!
Yes, Stumpy!
If you are lactose intolerant, you can consume eggs.
That is true, but eggs are not dairy. Mackenzie, stay in the box. 12 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
Ice cream is delicious. You can put chocolate on it, or caramel, or sprinkles, or all sorts of delicious, sugary treats that you might
Challenge.
imagine.
Yes, Jonathan.
They don't have to be sugary.
They do not have to be sugary, Mackenzie. How could you say that? Out of the box. Jonathan, in the box. 20 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
There are many different flavors of ice cream. You've got vanilla and chocolate and strawberry and even like crazy things like Rocky Road or...
Challenge!
Yes, Holly.
Rocky Road isn't a crazy flavor.
Rocky Road is for people who are completely sane. Holly, get in the box. 30 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
So, as he was erroneously trying to explain, there are crazy flavors such as lime hibiscus, which is just completely unusual.
Challenge!
Yes, Daniel.
Lime hibiscus is completely usual. I have it every day for every meal.
That's true. I usually eat lime hibiscus flavored everything. Daniel, get in the box. 41 seconds have left. Players, begin.
So, a lime is this fruit thing.
Challenge!
Yes, Thomas, you said the word.
We're not talking about limes, we're talking about ice cream.
That's very true. Get in the box. Well, 45 seconds have elapsed, man.
Ice cream was once attempted to turn.
Challenge!
Yes, Jonathan.
He stuttered.
He did start.
Evil.
49 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
Ice cream is a great comfort food.
Yes, Mackenzie.
It's not always comforting. You can get a brain freeze.
You can get several diseases from ice cream. 53 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
Ice cream is also made out of dinosaur eggs.
Challenge!
Yes, Joseph.
Dinosaurs are too awesome to be turned into ice cream.
But they were killed by a meteor. Mackenzie, stay in the box. Continue.
The best kind of dinosaur to make ice cream out of is T-Rex-saurus. Because
Challenge!
Yes, Stumpy.
The best kind of ice cream to make dinosaur to make ice cream out of is Chocolosaurus.
That's very true. That's why it's in the name, Mackenzie. Get in the box. 59 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
Ice cream is from Iceland because
Yes. Ivan.
Ice cream also comes from Sweden and Iceland.
Ice cream comes from many places, Stumpy. Many, many places. Ivan, get in the box.
Woo!
1 minute. 3 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
The history
Challenge.
of ice cream.
Yes, Jonathan.
This man has a beard. He clearly cannot consume ice cream.
But he has studied it all his life. Hates the beard. Ivan, continue.
And ice cream comes in 32 flavors.
Challenge!
Yes, Daniel.
There are more than 32 flavors. I myself have counted 64.
Many more than 32 flavors of ice cream. Daniel, get in the box. 1 minute, 9 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
See, you go into the frozen.
Challenge!
Yes, Mackenzie.
Not everyone can see, but they still like ice cream.
That's true. Get in the box. 1 minute and 12 seconds have elapsed. Continue.
Nearly everyone likes ice cream.
Challenge!
Yes, Joseph.
I don't like ice cream.
She did say nearly, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. I don't have to say anything anymore. 14 seconds have elapsed.
Mackenzie's on a roll.
That is because it's cool. It's
Challenge!
refreshing.
Yes!
You can have hot ice cream.
You can have hot ice cream. It's called ice cream soup, and it's awesome. Get in the the box.
Yes.
You have 13 seconds remaining. Continue.
There are lots of things you can put on top of ice cream.
Yes, Mackenzie.
There are also lots of things you can put below ice cream.
There are many all kinds of places for your ice cream. Get the box. 11 seconds remain. Continue.
The best thing to put ice cream on is cookies.
Challenge!
Yes.
Best thing to put ice cream on is brownies.
The best thing to put ice cream on is, in fact, brownies and not cookies. Stumph, you get in the box. 8 seconds remaining.
Leave it to
Continue.
Stumph.
My ice cream molecule is...
Yes. Ivan.
He said the my ice cream molecule. We're talking about ice cream in general, not your subatomic fixture of ice cream.
Ice cream is for the people. Ivan, get in the box. 6 seconds remain. Continue.
My great-grandfather.
Yes. Joseph.
I will make that ice cream mine even if I have to die for it. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
This man would take a life. Joseph, get in the box. For dedication. 4 seconds remain. Continue.
Ice cream can be deadly if you're not...
Yes. Holly.
Ice cream is never deadly because it's wonderful.
We have already established you can catch several terrible diseases from ice cream. Holly. Joseph, remain in the box. 1.5 seconds remain. Begin.
Careful with ice cream.
Yes, Ivan.
Ice cream is my favorite thing because when it melts, it becomes a milkshake, which is way more awesome than an ice cream, but all the sugar.
We have already established that ice cream soup is amazing. Ivan, get in the box. Half a second remains. Begin. Yes. Daniel.
He did not speak immediately. He waited. He hesitated for a millisecond.
Ivan, you are stalling. Get in the box. 0.08 seconds remain. Begin. That's time. Oh, that was a good game, right? I thought so. And our evil team is our winner for that first game. Oh, it's okay. They're good overlords.
They're good.
All right. So, once more, I need captains on the playing field. Now, Jonathan, your team won.
Obviously.
So, this being the challenge round, would you like to challenge Holly, or would you like Holly to challenge you to a game?
I will challenge them to a game.
What game have you decided in your nefarious plans?
They think they know everything, all the answers. So let's put that to the test. I challenge you to good advice, bad advice.
Holly, my muse, do you accept?
It might be one of his dastardly plans, but I do.
Yes!
Yeah!
Alright. Go ahead and set up, guys. I'll explain the game. Good advice, bad advice is, well, if you've ever seen those like advice type shows that you see on TV, all the time, probably still are somewhere, it's going to be that kind of thing. We've got 3 people giving you advice here. Yeah. And we're going to also have a host getting questions from you guys. Now, these should be advice type questions. So, you know, like, what should I wear to work today? Or, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, just to get you in the right mood. Let's get some, like, examples of that from you guys. What's something that you need advice on?
How should I invest for retirement?
Okay, that's a very good example. Okay, in addition to this, these 3 are going to be kind of wacky, different people, very awesome characters. And I'll go ahead and ask, do you guys want to get endowments for your characters? Or do you...
Yes, please.
Okay, I will let you guys do that, if you'd like, or I can get them.
Will you get them for us, Rocky?
I will get them for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so, for Holly. Let's get something you might find in the back of your drawer.
Dust.
Dust. Dust is your suggestion, Holly. Take that however you will. For Thomas, let's get a kind of person who you never want to meet or talk to.
Mailman.
Mailman.
The forever alone guy.
Okay. And for Mackenzie, let's get some kind of thing that you can hold in your hand comfortably.
Cat.
A cat! A cat is what I heard first.
It's a cat.
Tiny, tiny cat. Okay. Now, Ivan, are you ready to begin?
I am.
Players, other than Ivan, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
All right, this will be about a 3.5-minute game. Begin when ready.
Why, hello there! Welcome, we have for you today some of the finest people from across the world, nay, the universe. They have come with us today onto a distant planet to be televised to you at your home and to give you any type of advice. So, why don't we take a minute to meet them? Please.
Hi, I'm Bunny.
I'm Jack Avey, the head of the Amazon drone delivery program.
What's that, Sonny? Is it my turn to speak? My name is Gretchen Goldsfield. I've lived alone for the last 10 years since my grandchildren moved out.
How wonderful! So these are the people that will be joining us for the day. So if anyone in the audience has any sort of question, but it must be an advice kind of question, please raise your hand and you will be called upon. Yes, you ma'am.
What should I do if my cat jumps in the dryer?
So her cat might jump in the dryer. What should she do?
Well, if your cat jumps in the dryer, maybe it just wants a nice home, because cats like warm, dry places. So you could get it, a box or something for it to sleep in.
If you've lost your cat to a dryer, we can get you a new cat delivered to you from space. Just set up a trampoline in your backyard and we'll take care of the rest.
Well there, Missy. One time, one of my 5 cats jumped in the dryer, but I didn't know until the next day after 5 loads of laundry. And it worked marvelously to get her out.
Ah yes, cats and trampolines, lots of fun. Always land on their feet. Anyone else? Another question?
My cat ate my dog. What do I do?
It's her dog. What does she do?
Well, you could get a new dog, but I recommend, giving yourself a nice mourning period, because it's really hard to get over the loss of a pet.
We can have pet food delivered to your house from space. Just set up your bowls in your backyard.
Well, back in the day, when I had pets that ate each other, I would put on a nice pair of gloves and reach right down into their throats for it. 15% of the time, I would find something interesting.
Wow, just goes to show you how well the old have become experienced. Any other questions? You, sir.
I need to get to Atlantis tomorrow. What's the fastest way there?
Wow, so he's going to the underwater city, a whole new world. How does he get there, and how does he do it quick?
I would take a U-boat, because the Germans are awesome.
In 2017, we will be issuing forth our underwater package delivery program, so you can take one of our unmanned submarines to Atlantis. We can deliver something to Poseidon for you.
Well, my nephew runs some sort of ring of travelers across borders. They bring all sorts of substances places. I imagine they could get a body there, too.
It's just a possibility.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, you, sir.
What should I do if I have itches in awkward places?
You heard the man. Awkward places. What does he do?
Well, you should probably do what my mommy tells me and excuse yourself and go to the bathroom.
I cannot legally advise you to do this, but you could hitch a ride on one of our drones, and the wind flowing across your skin actually seems to help.
Itches, you say? Well, Isn't that a treat for you? When I ever had some sort of itch, I announce it to the whole room. Take off every article of clothing I'm wearing and just have at it, my friend.
Tell me something good.
Very well played, players. Go ahead and take your seats. Oh! All right. Sit down, Holly. Captain's on the playing field. Okay, Holly, you survived the evil captain's trial by fire. What do you challenge him to?
You know, speaking of trials, Justice, I think we should make them play short recess.
Ooh, short recess. Do you accept?
Of course.
Okay, short recess it is. All right. Evil team up. Go ahead and get yourselves ready. And short recess is a game in which one of these evildoers is actually an evildoer and is on trial for his crimes. For one crime in particular. We'll get to that later. That person is going to go out into the hall while we decide what he has done, who he has done it to, and where he has done it. Because every crime needs a scene. So, team, have we decided who's going to go out?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. Now take our next question. Good job. All right, go on out. We'll have a lovely assistant from the CIA escort. Anyway, so now that we have that all squared away, we need a crime. Now, what is something that if someone did it like in public, you would be mildly peeved?
Witchcraft.
Unlicensed face painting. All right, unlicensed face painting. Now, every crime needs a victim. What is your favorite actor from an action movie?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, I got.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is your victim. And where is this going to occur? What is the place that you never, ever, ever want to go on vacation?
Dungeon.
A dungeon, I heard. A dungeon. So, players, let's review. Our perpetrator has... Yes?
Face painting.
Unlicensed face painting.
Sorry, I was writing quickly.
Oh, that's just making your voice. On.
Nicolas Cage.
In.
A dungeon.
All right. Yeah. Woo. Now, the meat of this game, so to speak. These three are going to be lawyers. Eventually. They are going to be trying to get our perpetrator to admit his crimes in court. And to do that, they're going to use every little nuance, every little facet of their speech to steer them in the right direction of admitting what they have done. Now, he doesn't know what he's done. That's where the fun comes in. So, players, are we ready to begin?
Yeah, Wes.
All right then. All right, we're going to bring Jonathan back from limbo. So, on the count of 3, I want you guys to say, "Welcome back, Jonathan." Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back, Jonathan. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, Jonathan.
And everything about you.
Jonathan, you've done a bad thing. Yeah, you have. You're about to find out what. Players, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
You're a dangerous person.
doing stuff without permission. Look at that smug smile of yours. If only something disfigured it.
I know, I've escaped many accidents before.
Well, that one was no accident. That one was done deliberately.
Freeze, switch!
You could have done this against anybody, anyone, but you picked a man. A wicker man. You disgust me. You thought it was just some national treasure that this man just appeared screaming about bees or something or the other and just looked at him with that malice grin.
I mean, I love Johnny Depp. He's so great.
What kind of terror lurks in the darkness of your heart?
Like chocolate and then like midnight.
I think you're more into chains.
Well, you know.
You are a pretty dank personality. Maybe we can shed some light on where you were during this crime.
I don't know. It was pretty underground.
Freeze, switch!
You're a faker. All those accidents you speak of made them look almost real. Even those features, they almost look real, but Your Honor, if you look at them hard enough, you'll figure out. Nice drawing.
I am an artist.
Well, why are you not legalizing your art?
It's cheaper that way.
He told you, put the bunny in the box, but you put it on him. Why?
I just wanted to be on that plane.
He told you to get off, but that's not important. His screams are what brought him there. How could you ignore that?
I just really hate Nicolas Cage.
I rest my case.
You kept this locked away for a very long time.
I just poured it away brick by brick.
Stone by stone. The highest tower to your home.
You know me. I'm all about those dungeons.
Everybody has fun with art sometimes. But even I do sometimes. But I at least go through proper channels to do it. Look at me, look at me. What has been done to me?
I just really wanted some plastic surgery.
Plastic or not, it's horrible that you paint yourself that way.
Well, I'm really into makeup and stuff like that.
No more questions.
Freeze, closing arguments!
Your Honor, we see how horrible can faces become. And we can see how horrible can people be if they don't go through proper channels. Like when people drive without proper documentation, there's plenty of accidents, but driving is just one of those things. Anyway, I hope this guy gets locked up.
Switch!
Your Honor, a gentleman of the jury. This man has attempted to apply coloring to the surface of this crime.
Like some sort of big circus. He needs to be banished. Cast aside his residuals and ingredients and be locked away for the rest of eternity. I'm not clowning around.
All right, my miscreants, man. What have you done?
What can I say? I painted Nicholas Cage's face without a license in a dungeon. No, I didn't. No,
I would say well done, but you're going to prison. Recess. Yeah. Okay. So now comes the time when we decide who has won that round. So for those of you who think that the good team, led by Holly the Muse, has won that round, let's give a hand to them.
Yeah!
You think the forces of evil have won that round? Good! Evil! It's pretty apparent the good team has won that round! Now, we are going to break things up a little bit, because, you know, we are a competitive group, but we still like to come together every now and then. Let's get all 8 players up. Now, we are going to play the game of 4 rooms. Arrange yourselves accordingly. The game of 4 rooms is very simple, but deceptively complex, and I will need the help of Mr. Voice, I think, to...
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Wow. Where are you? I don't know.
Scar.
To set this game up. So, each one of these groups of people will have 4 groups of 2 out of these 8 players, so that's math. Will be in their own scene, in their own room or setting. That's pretty much the gist of the game, except that every time I switch between one of these rooms to another one, that new room is going to have to use the last line that was said in the room I switched from as their first line. You'll see how that plays out as we go along. It can get pretty interesting. So, let's go ahead and start getting some suggestions for these people to play in. So, for Mackenzie and Jonathan, let's get a place that you have been in the past but never want to go back. Principal's office. The principal's office. For Ivan and Daniel, let's get a place that you go once a week.
Shower.
A shower.
Oh, they're coming around.
For Thomas and Stumpy, let's get a place that you have never been and cannot find on a map. Space! Space is your suggestion. And for these 2, let's just get any place at all.
Tibet.
Tibet!
Tibet!
So, let's go through our rooms and review real quick. Room 1.
Principal's office.
Shower. Space. And Tibet. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. These are fake glasses. Can you, look, I was just, okay, I was wondering if you could do my homework.
You're asking the teacher to do your homework for you.
Yeah, I really thought that maybe you would do it better than me.
Probably, but that's kind of missing the point.
I'm not following.
Shower, I'm not following.
I'm not following.
Neither am I.
Oh. You rub behind your ears?
Yeah. Oh, follow that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I go to my neck next.
Right, then you go to your neck, and then, so then, you know, I was talking to Claudia the other day, and she said to me, "Ooh, I think I want to go get some chicken or something."
Space! I think I want to go get some chicken or something.
I think I want to go get some chicken or something. It sucks being on a planet with more gravity than I'm used to.
You'll get used to it, son. It'll make you big and strong. So that when we get back there, you won't be bullied anymore.
How can I grow strong without Earth chicken?
Tibet, how can I grow strong without Earth chicken?
Concentrate on the thought of the chicken. And the nearest chicken will just fly right to you.
No, I'm not kidding. It's still. I know we've been at this whole, you know, like mentor-mentee thing for a while, but I'm tired of this foreign exchange stuff.
I haven't been mad in 5 years. You made me. Shower, I haven't been mad in 5 years. You made me.
I haven't been mad in 5 years. You made me. Look, I slipped. I was trying to keep it at eye level. I promise you, I just slipped.
I promise you, I just slipped.
I promise you, I just slipped.
Either way, that is inappropriate conduct to be with a teacher. That's not doing that at all. I could lose my job, my house, my life. I guess 3 tools in this country.
I won't tell anybody that I threw tax at you.
Space, I won't tell anybody that I threw tax at you.
I won't tell anyone I threw tax at you.
You could have popped my suit. I could have died.
If you were a real global globber, you would not need a suit to breathe in the vacuum of space.
Tibet, if you were a real global globber, you would not need a suit to breathe in the vacuum of space.
If you were real good, you would not need a suit to breathe in the vacuum of the space.
Like pretty much everything else that comes out of your mouth, I didn't understand anything.
Okay, just try to get into the spirit world. Concentrate this time.
Shower, try to get into the spirit world. Concentrate this time.
Try and get into the spirit world. Concentrate this time.
I'm feeling something.
The principal's office, I'm feeling something.
I'm feeling something.
That's just rude.
I think you should call 911.
I think it's time I told you the truth. I'm not a student, I'm a police officer.
My other arm!
Space! Ah, my other arm!
Ah, my other arm!
Tibet! Ah, my other arm!
Ah, my other arm!
Your other space arm? I can't see it either.
It's gone, spirits took it!
Shower, it's gone, spirits took it!
It's gone! Spirits took it!
Oh, very well done. All right, players, you can go ahead and sit down. I'll see you. Captains on the playing field! All right. Holly, because you won that last round, I'm going to let you go first in the choice round. So, choose your game.
I think we want to play shoulda said.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And do you accept this choice?
Like it matters.
All right. Go ahead and get up, everybody. The game of shoulda said is very simple. These 4 people are going to be playing a scene for you, and at any point during that scene, I can blow my whistle and say shoulda said or shoulda verb. At which point they have to do the last thing that they did differently. So if it was a line, they have to say it differently, or they have to say something completely different. And then once I stop interrupting them, whatever they say last becomes the reality in that scene. So basically, they're going to be like thinking on their feet for the whole thing. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's usually pretty fun too. Yeah. So, players, are you ready for me to give suggestions?
Yeah!
So, audience, I'm going to need your input now. Let's get a couple suggestions for them to sort of guide their scene, if not like put it on rails. So let's get something that you can throw easily. A train. Wow, you do not look like that.
It's hard to stop a train.
Train is your first suggestion. And let's also get something that you've always wanted to become. An astronaut. A train and an astronaut are your suggestions. Take those however you would like to take them, players. Are you ready?
Yes!
This will be about a 3.5, 4-minute game. Begin!
Alright, it's your third day of training. You're still terrible at remembering to fuel up the ships.
I was supposed to fuel up the ships?
We've delayed the launch 8 times now.
Should have said.
We have delayed lunch 8 times now.
Should have said.
We have delayed lynch people 8 times now.
Should have said.
We're right on time. Thank you for all you've done. You're really on the ball today.
Yeah, right. So, I think you forgot to fuel those ships, right?
Yeah, that was my job.
Okay. Sorry, it's like only my 8th day here. I'm just getting kind of fed up with this.
It's okay. I want you to call me out before we send up the wrong species again.
Johnny! We're sending up alligators, right?
Yeah, should have said.
We're sending up monkeys, right?
Should have said.
Are all the humans still alive?
His job.
Oh.
He's new. It's okay.
You see, I
It's not a
got
huge
the
deal.
checklist of my responsibilities.
Yeah.
But I think there was something missing.
Should have explained.
It didn't say lunch.
Should have explained.
It didn't say bathroom break.
Yeah. That's because you don't get a bathroom break. That's why all my employees have their bladders removed surgically before they start.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. HR work isn't really easy for Russian NASA.
I'm feeling a little offsides on this side. I think I lost a kidney too.
Yeah. We took one.
Reimbursed for that? Can I get like some co-pays or something?
Should have said.
I demand reparation for this kidney. This was my favorite one. You should have at least asked.
Should have said.
Why didn't you take my liver?
We did. At least 90% of it.
I was feeling a little this side too. Makes sense. Yeah.
I'm here for organ pickup.
See it.
Should have fetched an organ.
Okay.
All of that ice melted already.
Keeps it fresh.
Should have explained.
I just deliver things, okay? Not the liver.
Oh, fair enough.
Should have surgery.
I'm feeling better already.
Very well done. All right. Let's see what happens on the playing field. So, Holly has just played her game, and she's staring me down. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to prove we don't even need eyes to win. We're going to play blind line.
Blind line? Holly, do you accept his proposal to play blind line?
What choice do I have?
Exactly.
Go ahead and play.
Exactly. You have no choice.
No.
Okay, Holly, sit down. Let's get everybody up on this team. The game of blind line works like so. Over here in the ether, we have a hat. This hat has things in it. These things are pieces of paper that have lines that you guys have written as you were coming in. They are going to use these lines, all of these lines.
Or, well, maybe not all of these lines.
They're going to have the option to use all these lines. All these lines are optional to be used in order to help them construct a scene. So, at any point during the scene, anyone in the scene can reach down, pick up a piece of paper on the floor, and say whatever is written there. And that becomes the reality of the scene. So, anything they pick up off the floor is true. Yep. Players, are you ready to dive into blind line?
Yes!
All right. Oh, you're ready. This is going to be about a 3.5 to 4 minute game. Players, begin!
It's too small for my old eyes.
Jerry Makh. Your eyes are not important. Feel.
I've been trying to feel for the last 15 years, and all that gave me was must construct additional pylons. Playing StarCraft too much. That's all I hear now. Anytime, any unit, I see a shadow in the corner, and I think that.
If I wasn't required to be your mentor, I would be off making. I have 2 bunnies and they both hate me. I would make these bunnies hate me with all their heart.
It's your bunnies that are running around and making me freak out.
That's because I
One of
Good buddy, much better than mine.
That's not what you said last week. Last week you said, dream a little bigger, darling. That hurt me. That hurt me inside.
Are you going to try to train him to give me an actual heart attack? Because it's about to. Snape kills Dumbledore. There, finally! Some retaliation. See how it feels?
How could you betray me like this on the night of our... Otter holds hands while they sleep. And to hold the hands of the otters while they sleep.
Hey guys, I'm glad to see the Big Brother program is working really well. Looks like you're getting along. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, we're fine. Just bring the books here.
Oh, I totally forgot the bugs. Sorry, you know me. I just
Somebody order some bugs?
That bunny again.
Walking down the road and one was assaulted.
They're the ones that gave me the bugs, dude.
You can't just take bugs from dead peanuts.
Sure can. Kind of salty, but...
I'm gonna let you try this one instead. Because it's full of shenanigans.
It is full of shenanigans.
It reminds me of what the peanut told me before he died. He said, that's the rub.
Shenanigans are in the rub.
Oh God, that's just totally awful. I can't believe that. I used to be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean.
Supervisor Makh.
Well, those shenanigan-flavored soap.
I never thought I would see the day that you will become clean.
Guys, I just tasted one of them for some reason, and I don't eat asbestos.
Time!
Don't eat asbestos. Don't eat asbestos. I can't believe that's all this is. I used to be addicted to soap and now I'm clean.
Who among you believes that the good team won that round? Now how about our bad guy? Close. Good? Evil.
Yeah!
You know what? I think the evil team won that round. All right. Now, again, in the spirit of cooperation, we're going to play the game of story. Let's get everybody up.
I used to be addicted to soap and now I'm clean.
So, the game of story is interesting for the game. I'm going to go ahead and get in a little semicircle for me real quick. I will be sitting right here, front and center. These 8 people will be crowded around me in a semicircle, telling a story. Now, we're going to get the name of the story for you guys. And as we go along, each person will say part of the story as I point to them. So, like, if I were to do it right now...
I'm talking because I'm explaining the story.
To you, as opposed to explaining the story to myself.
Well, fun, because myself is just weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's the gist of the game. If someone doesn't finish a word, the next person I point to has to finish it themselves. And same goes, like, if someone is to keep talking after I move my finger or anything like that, there are many ways you can lose this game. Then we, as a collective, are all going to clap twice and say he or she is out of there. So, one more time.
Out of there.
Cool. Okay, very good, you guys. So, to start us off, let's get the name of a story that's never been told.
The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
The Asthmatic Opera Singer. I like the name of that story, and yet I never want to hear it again. So every time I point to you, you're going to say...
Me? Wait.
Yep.
Oh, the Asthmatic Opera Singer.
Out of there. You're reading ahead.
The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
Okay, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. For the story of...
The Asthmatic Opera Singer. The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
Once upon a time, a lovely lady named Marrow danced across a stage full of peonies and flower petals that were chucked at
her by the adoring masses of her kingdom. This kingdom was a prosperous kingdom and had been so for many, many years.
For decades, she had ruled with her father, the magnanimous king, George Foreman.
Ruled with such a benevolence, but he had a passion for the arts and the
love of culinary skills. He built a whole empire upon them, and he called them good.
Because they were. So George Foreman and Marion had an entire production plan year-round.
Their kingdom. And so, as they were preparing for the great celebration to be held in the Grand Hall,
George Foreman suddenly got sick. But that didn't stop Marion. She decided to continue with the show.
Despite her father's growing illness, she persevered and
overcame this sickness. And she decided that she would set out a new
dynasty full of people that would continue to charge forward.
Daniel, you kept talking, man.
I've got a lot to say.
Stay back there, you are.
Out of there.
All right, close gap. Now, we're going to begin chapter 2 of
The Asthmatic Opera Singer. The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
So, she decided to herself, marrying this girl, that she would create a new art form, and it would be called...
It would be called Ivan. Kept talking. Ivan, in perhaps the quickest elimination ever in story history, is...
Out of there.
Oh, chapter 3 of...
The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
It was opening night of her great production. She had prepared all of the dresses beforehand.
And they were gorgeous.
Marion, also sometimes called Meryl, enjoyed making her own dresses instead of buying
Somebody else's. Because second-hand dresses is the way it goes.
So, now, Marion wasn't worried at all. I mean, her talent was great enough that it overcame her father's illness. There was just no
way she would get embarrassed when she saw Charles in the audience, the most gorgeous peasant boy in the land. She overcame her stage fright
and blossomed into her new role.
What does the fox say? Said a little rabbit to a bigger rabbit in the middle of a meadow made of flowers.
Mackenzie, you're not talking about the story at all. You're just referencing internet things. In light of that, you are...
Out of there. That's what the fox says.
All right, chapter 4 of...
The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
Halfway through the show, Meryl started coughing. She knew her father, George
Men was going to die soon. Perhaps before the end of the show. She tried to imbue her voice with magical power.
Worse, a voice. Format. The greatest
blur of his time. Now, unfortunately, that wasn't too
bad. It was way too bad. They ran across the stage. They melted things and they blew them up.
Up, the movie, starring a CGI boy.
Thomas, we're not concerned with CGI boys. We're concerned with this harrowing story. You are...
Out of there.
Round, chapter I should say, 5 of...
The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
The asthmatic opera singer she had become. It was like it had been foretold. It seemed inevitable that her fate was sealed. Her voice crackled, popped, and snapped.
It was almost like cereal, which was odd.
Because cereals do not cause people to cough.
Challenge! Always cause people to cough.
Stumph, while you are correct,
I myself am allergic to cereals.
you are...
Out of there!
Tweet out of there, I guess. Moving on, chapter 6 of...
The Asthmatic Opera Singer.
Meryl cried bitterly. She had dreamt of this
day all of her life, and now it was ruined because she was now
terrible at everything. Everything that anybody could imagine, including her singing, which
was the worst thing in the world. And on top of it, her father was dead in the audience.
We don't know who brought his corpse there. That was probably a bad idea.
But bad ideas are usually the best ones, and they're
unusualness. And so, as Meryl
also died, their ghosts came together and gave a rousing performance of Ghostbusters. Stuff. Ghosty, ghosty, ghost. Ghost, 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 ghost. Ghost, ghost, ghost.
Jonathan, I'm sorry. While I speak ghost, I don't know if the rest of the audience does. Oh. So, Jonathan, you are
Out of there.
the final chapter of
Asthmatic opera singers.
She had
Several
found the
years
soul of her
later,
father in the
Meryl
heaven.
and her
She
father's
was walking
ghosts
around
had been
and
taking
suddenly
care
bumped into him
of her
because
kingdom
he was
with
just
great
there.
trepidation. And so they continued, making sure that every family and household
Had a father. Two little kids and singers. Because we know they need the most care of them all.
just like Pokemon. Because you want to catch all
Of them. Because if you start popping, your Pokemon will be scared.
Oh no! Joseph, the story is affecting you too much! Your heart's too in it, man! I'm sorry, but you are!
Out of there.
And Holly is our winner! Very, very well done, people. Very well done. Now, I'm going to need captains on the playing field. So, Holly, because you won that last game, I'm going to challenge you first. That's right. I'm putting you on the spot.
I accept!
You haven't even heard what game it is yet.
Tell me!
Hey, Holly, I, the ref, challenge you to Oscar-winning moment.
This would be the most wonderful moment of
Okay,
my
sit down.
life.
Sorry, we got a little rain for a second. All right, I'm going to need a good team up. So the game of Oscar-winning moment is another one of those kind of scene games. We'll have a couple people up here doing a scene for you. It's the term scene game. At any point during the scene, though, I can blow my whistle and say, name, Oscar-winning moment, at which point, whoever's name I say will step forward and just give the performance of a lifetime. This will be the performance that they won their Oscar for. And you will see why. So, with that in mind, let's get a couple suggestions to fuel this scene. If I were to send you to a hardware store with $50, what would you bring me back?
Drill.
A drill, I think I heard a drill. Sorry. And if I were to tell you that, if I were to ask you the question, haha, saving myself, where have you never been in your life and always have wanted to go, what would you tell me?
A room full of tasty walking.
I'm pretty sure this person is very, very focused on Willy Wonka.
It's a good movie. I don't blame you, but I think I heard Carowinds from somewhere.
I'm hungry, okay?
So we're gonna take Carowinds. Players, you have your suggestions. Are you ready?
Yes!
All right, this will be a 3.5 to 4 minute game of Oscar-winning moment. Begin.
Samuel.
Clarissa?
You know I've been feeling kind of sick lately.
Yes, I'm sure you have, yes. Please, go on, tell me, what side effects are you experiencing, Bertha?
Well, nausea.
Yes?
Yeah, some dizziness.
Dizziness, okay. Fatigue, all right.
Mackenzie, Oscar-winning moment.
The thing is, Samuel, ever since I took that drug that you gave me, prescribed me, sorry, it's just been everything. I need more of it every single day. I need to take it every minute of my life, and if I don't, I feel sick, and I feel terrible, and I feel awful, and just the worst I've ever felt, except if I do take it, I feel the same way, so I don't know what to do. Every minute of my life is about this thing, and you're just standing there looking at my eyeballs.
Moment over.
It's just like, I don't know what to do.
Maybe you should try lowering the dosage a little bit, taking it once in the morning and then skipping the afternoon every other day.
Oh, yeah. That seems like a good idea.
Right, so the people around you, have they been carrying unusual objects and trying to shove them in your face?
Yes, all the time. Oh!
Your Stegosaurus dinner is ready. You're welcome. Can I fetch you anything else from the kitchen? Samuel, anything for you?
No.
I have an Oscar-winning moment.
Ah, yes. It's all coming according to plan. She's fetching things from the kitchen. She's feeling nauseous. She's feeling anxious. She's feeling sick. Soon she will die, and I will become next upon the throne to rise to the CEO position of toiletry. My lifelong dream.
Roll it over.
You know, Mary,
Yes,
I'm looking for a new CEO, and
yes.
you're very good at those toilets.
I do practice.
The best. But I've seen a lot of toilets.
I like to keep mine spring fresh.
Holly, Oscar-winning moment.
I deliver and I clean. It brings such satisfaction to my soul. I can't even tell you how much I love my job. It is so satisfying in the deepest part of my being to see those shiny plates and porcelain and toilets and floors and cabinets.
Roll it over.
And, you know, I don't know if I want to be CEO.
You know something? I'm clearly far too ill to do it myself.
You're not eating enough Stegosaurus cakes.
Well, they're scaly. Well, ew. Hey, why are you telling me what to do? Take this. You're fired. Send in a replacement.
Thomas, Oscar-winning moment.
I clean things. I hunt dinosaurs. I cook them into pastry steaks. Whatever you want. I could run a business. I could run a mile. I could run 2. I could run 2 miles in a row, back to back, one after the other without stopping to take my breath. Yes. I hunt T-Rex, raptors, Archaeopteryx. It's very difficult. You have to throw the spears very high. I had to run for almost 3 miles to keep up with one.
Moment over.
And I think these all qualify me for the job.
Handsome and useful.
Yep.
Yes, but Bertha, you know that we haven't had any attractive people run in the toiletry business.
You're right. You're right.
I could be uglier.
Could you try for me? Yeah, just.
Mom, I'm ugly. You can't fire me. I love my job.
I have an Oscar-winning moment.
Oh, what's this? They bring him on board? My plan! It's all going left and right in directions. I cannot believe it. He's attractive. He can run. Who in America runs? Certainly not I.
Well played. Well played. Now, Jonathan on the playing field.
You just need a go.
All right, business stage. I challenge you to the game of spelling bee.
Oh, okay.
I mean, okay, do you accept?
Yes.
Oh. Get your ducks in a row. All right, the game of spelling bee is a fairly simple game. 3 of these people, these 3 apparently, are going to be champion spelling people. I don't really know what you call them. Spellers? Spellers, yeah, okay. And they are going to be spelling words for you that you will give them. Now, they will be doing these words 1 letter at a time. If they get it right, they get it right. If they get it wrong, they get it wrong. Yeah, it just happens. After you get the word and the letters in the word, they'll give you the sentence with the word and everything, and it's going to be great. So, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let the game of spelling bee commence.
How y'all doing tonight? I'm Bucky Sampson here, and I brought y'all down here to the Alabama Town Hall so we can have ourselves a little spelling bee match down here. I met these fellas down the road. They said they're from like Denmark or something like that. I've never been to California, but I heard they spell really darn good. Let's test them out right here. Let me get a really small word, something I can spell. Duck. I don't know if I can spell that. Let's see if they can. That's the word duck.
Duck. D-U-C-K. Duck.
Then
Duck.
was crossing
The
road. Duck.
That was pretty darn good. Don't y'all think that? We can feel them a little bit bigger now.
Sarcophagus.
Fermentation.
Fermentation? Fermentation. Fermentation.
Fermentation.
P-E-R-L-F-O-T-M-A-Z-N.
Fermentation.
My
Fermentation
is complete
when
I am
running
down.
Fermentation.
That was pretty good, don't y'all agree? Something a little bit bigger now. Onomatopoeia. Huh? Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
O-N-A-O-M-T-O-A-Z-O-P-O-Q-O.
Onomatopoeia.
My
Friend
is onomatopoeia
from
a
very long
Denmark.
onomatopoeia.
Oh yeah, that was pretty. That was perfect, as far as I know. But anyway, let's get something that's real big. Mononucleosis. We got a geographist in here.
Mononucleosis.
M-O-T-O-P-S-G-O-P-S.
Mononucleosis.
Sicknesses
From
a bear
Denmark.
mononucleosis
Prime
in rib.
Mononucleosis.
All right, we got time for one more. Let's hear the biggest word that you can think of. You, what was that over here? Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
P-R-E-Z-S-S-A-B-O-Z-O-N-O. Digital
Prestidigitation
is the
new
future
of science
future.
Fast.
For that last round, wait, ref. I mean, I'm the ref. Mr. Voice,
Yeah.
what does our score look like right now?
Well, right now, the good team won the first round, and the evil team won the second round, so this is the tiebreaker.
Oh, wow. A tiebreaker. So, with that weight on your shoulders, let's hear it for the good team. Pretty good, all right. Let's hear it for the evil team. Games we had for you, and now we're going to do one last game, which we fittingly call our last chance game.